Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching AFL&T's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 4 clash from Darwin Mazda Nightcliff Oval between Darwin Buffaloes and Nightcliff Tigers. My name is Sam Layton and I'm joined here in the commentary box with Darren Habits. How are you today? How are we going to see this clash?
This is going to be a very strong clash. Buffaloes need to stay in the race, and the Tigers are trying to get there, Sam. So very hard to get a win out of the Tigers cauldron. Very strong here at home, Tigers all the time. Buffs will be trying to get the win though.
Absolutely, and Nightcliff have a lot of big ins this week, so I'm hoping that will bolster their stocks as we get underway here with Buffs winning that tap and a quick kick off the boot, not gone 15 from Stokes, and umpire says that my ball. We're back. Ball's gone up. Nightcliff with a quick clearance out the middle, but just cut off beautifully there. They're going to go, Buffalo's going to head straight down the line there. A good tussle between Nyhouse and Russell, and I believe that's a ball in on the far side.
Quick ball movement there, Sam, into the forward 50. It's going to help Buffaloes. Nightcliff just starting to settle off.
Yeah, a bit of a, as you can hear, there's a bit of a breeze swirling around this oval at the moment, so I'm sure that'll wreak havoc for them as they, Nightcliff come away with that clearance there. They'll head downtown and Philo with a kick down the wing as they chase it up, and another boundary throw-in. So we just bear with us as we don't have a Buffaloes team sheet at the moment. We're trying to locate it, so we'll do our best to keep up with them. But ball's going to go in here. It looks like Damon is in the ruck against Dens. That's Jake Dens. There's a couple of them playing today, and Buffaloes get another clearance out. Beautiful spoil from behind, and Nightcliff rode that quickly. He's going to get caught here, and that's it. Rinaldi's get caught. Buffalo's going to send it back towards the 50. Beautiful goal side work there, almost hanging on, and the umpires called it, so McGregor will take that free kick. He goes out wide to the lead of Baldy. Couldn't quite get it on the stretch, and the boundary line beats them all.
Good defensive pressure there from Buffalo, Sam. Keeping the ball in their forward part of the 50, giving them an opportunity.
Yeah, they definitely look switched on from the get-go here, Buffs. They've cut off a lot, but not letting Nightcliff inside 50 yet, so they've had a few themselves as they come away with it, but cherry picked off there by Buffaloes. They'll send it across the top of the 50 here. Beautiful pick up, a quick hands, got some time and space. That's Cooper. He has a look on goal, and he steers it straight through, so Buffs with the first goal of this first quarter.
Great goal there by Cooper. Settled very well in front of the sticks and put it straight through the centre.
Absolutely. Probably not what I expected. I would agree with the Jackson Clark wrap-up this week that the Nightcliff are looking strong and very bolstered in their side, but both teams having played Southern Districts, and Buffs losing by 79 points and Nightcliff losing by 26, so Nightcliff looking to head into the top 5 after this round.
Yeah, they're just starting to close into their season and get their legs warmed up. It is early. It all starts to happen after Christmas.
Absolutely. Damon gets a better tap of that. He goes a quick hands, and they're going to send it inside for their first inside 50, but beautiful read of the footy from Buffs, but picked up off the back there, and a quick response on goal, and that was Polkinghorn, the best on ground from last week.
Great response from Nightcliff. Quick turnaround and put it on the board. Great to see. Might have a great game of footy starting here.
Yeah, what did that take? About 10 seconds for that turnaround. So Nightcliff will be, Coach Crossman will be happy with that quick reply.
Very much so.
So just heading back to the middle. Umpire just making sure we are all in the right spots. Good body work there from Damon. He gets it out, but read best by Buffs. They're going to flick it out the back to Cooper. Cooper's still pursuing them, but Nightcliff with nicely balanced around this contest. Going to be a stretch for Parfitt, and he takes a beautiful mark on this wing. Rock's calling for it inboard. He's all by himself. Goes short. Parfitt almost too short for Tardrew. Got support though. They're going to get it again. Parfitt loses his feet. Tardrew takes off. He sends it inboard. There's a beautiful tight tussle here. Atkinson's going to rove that one. He nearly went in the hands, but the safety kick. Beautiful contest. Picked up by Buffs. They're going to send it down. They've got a free here, but Cooper under some hot pressure. And a beautiful wrap-up tackle on Gill by Brown. And Nightcliff have turned this one over. They're going to head to the corridor. Dangerous kick standing under that one. He's right from Buffs. He comes out with it. He gets a quick hands off to Stokes in the captain. A dribbler all the way to the goal line. And just slightly off. So another quick play there.
Yeah, it hasn't, we're in 5 minutes in and it hasn't settled. Buffalo's still wanting to play the ball fast.
So Nyhouse with the kick-in duties. Finds a teammate. They head to the far side and short, but beautifully cut off there by Wright again. He's had 2 intercept marks in about 2 seconds, so looks like he'll send this one back. Got to be a tight angle, and that, as I said, that breeze is circling, so I would say it's probably going more to the left of screen.
Buffaloes have done well in the pressure to push up on the footy when they got it in their 50. Keep Tigers under pressure here.
So Wright coming in, steadies himself, takes a couple of short steps. Goal umpire goes across the face of goal, a nearly one-handed mark and a kick. Heading straight back, a beautiful intercept mark there. Looks like Gibbs with that mark. So he's got a lot of movement going out wide. He goes short again. Finds his teammate. They're going to go switch it to the fat side, looking for Bailey. Bailey gets it and goes. He gets a handball off to a teammate. He gets the support there as well. They're going to come short. Too short again for Rockham. Turned over again by Buffaloes. That's Nathan Deans. Kicks it in short to Simpson. Simpson's got a beautiful leading target in Warner at the top of the 50. He's just making sure his mark is set. Umpire calls play on. He runs around, gives himself a bigger angle. He goes, launches that one. It's just going to stay offline, but he's got someone down there, just not quite enough on it. So Nightcliff with another kick in.
Breeze affected that kick, Sam. Just took it off target there. It was a nice kick though.
Nyhouse goes short again. Finds Rinaldi. Rinaldi looks up on that far side wing. He's going to choose to go down into the one-on-one, and the beautiful another intercept cut off. Buffaloes are set up so well here. They're going to send it inside at 50 again this quarter. Nyhouse double-fisted with the punch. Picked up by Brown. He spins around. Gets a short kick out. Not quite caught, but Politis is there to do the rove work. Philo is going to send that one down. And again, another beautiful intercept mark. They're just reading the ball much better, and I think it's probably dropping short in that wind as well, so Nightcliff's just getting a bit sucked under it. Straight back, a bit of game of ping pong, so Nyhouse cut off, he goes long. Straight into the middle of the ground to Bailey. Bailey goes short. Kicked out wide by Polkinghorn on that flank. This is some beautiful tempo footy from Nightcliff. They've nailed every one of these targets, and it looks like Damon's going to take himself his full 30 and have a shot on goal.
Slowed the ball down, started to take control and hit the targets. When they did that, it come straight into their 50.
Damon, the big ruck, he's going to have to go for probably the left-hand goalpost here. He's on a slight angle. He's probably kicking from about 40 out. He nails it beautifully through and kicks Nightcliff's second of this first quarter.
Good call, Sam. Straight for the left goalpost and put it straight through the centre of the sticks. Against the breeze, it was a nice kick. Now let's see what Buffaloes can do from the ball up in the centre. Put the pressure back on and get control of the game again.
Yeah, they've definitely had their chances. Not counting how many inside 50s they've got, but Buffs have gone inside 50 a lot already this quarter, which is promising signs for them. Just cutting it off with those beautiful intercept marks, about 70, 80 out.
Breeze is awfully strong here. Glad we're not on a sailway. One of us will be feeling sick.
Absolutely. Looks like Atkinson's gone into the ruck. Oh, beautiful rundown tackle, almost in the back. Umpire just says play on. Flicks it out to Simpson. Simpson sends it in board. They've responded quickly, and it's going to dribble through for a behind. So another chance for Buffs. So a big home game day for Nightcliff here as well. Got their Women's Premier League playing after, as Nyhouse goes short. They've gone short every time, and Polkinghorne and Nyhouse got a nice little duo here in the in the back pocket between them. Another short kick. The quick hands over the top to the far side. Rock gets it, sends it back to Truwalla. Looking for Philo, almost holding the footy there. Umpire says play on. It's going to go down the line to a one-on-one, a red best again by Buffs. They'll come look to use the corridor here. Stretching mark to Warner. He looks up. There's a bit of a wall of Nightcliff there, but he had to go. That didn't have any other options coming at him, and Nightcliff have turned it over here. They'll send it in. Beautiful kick, and who's sitting out the back there? That looks like Riley Baldy as well. So easy to remember that name. He'll have another shot on goal.
Left-hand goalpost, bit of breeze. Hopefully should be able to slot it.
I reckon I'd back him. I think this is the scoring end in front of us here. As he comes in on that slight angle, he sends it towards and gets it straight over the goal umpire's head. So another beautiful clean start. 3 goals, zip 18. Nightcliff in the lead to Buffalo's 1 goal, 3-9.
It's been a nice place of game to start with in the first quarter. Both sides trying to arm wrestle each other out of the centre. So, yeah, it's actually working to be a great game of footy here.
Yeah, Nightcliff obviously looking to go short to try and suck Buffaloes up and then play that handball running game from about halfway to send it in quickly. And it's, to be honest, worked a lot of the time when they've actually managed it as well. So they just get that overlap run. So Atkinson into the ruck now against Damon. Ball goes up. Damon gets a leap under, but probably a bit too early, and Atkinson gets it, but rove beautifully there by Philo. It's going to get turned over to Gurr. And a quick tap went the way of Nightcliff, and they're going to send it out wide just to some space. And in space there by himself is Glover. Beautiful pressure coming from the Buffaloes defender. They're close to the boundary line here, and it wrapped up there, and we'll get a ball up, I would say. On up, holding the footy. So good, strong tackle there by Truwalla on the Buffaloes player. So Nightcliff play this short game, and Nighthouse is going to send it in board.
Just trying to make the opening here, Sam.
Yeah, Rinaldi's going to tempo footy that across. They go to that far side. They're almost in neutral territory. Rock with it. He gets a quick handball out to Brown. They're playing this handball game and this overlap run.
Got runners with the ball too. It's helping him at this stage.
A beautiful tussle, but a great spoil coming from Buffaloes. Kick off the deck. He had 2 coming at him and 1 supporting teammate in front of him. So probably the best option that Deans could have taken. And they force another ball in and just give himself some time to drop back.
Yeah, that's a stoppage win for Nightcliff, for Buffalo, sorry, at that stage. Take the pressure off the back line a bit.
So ball's back in, just drops a bit short, probably in that wind didn't help. It's going straight against the ball up. So we'll just recall that one. So Damon doing a lot of the ruck work here, and Buffs changing theirs early. Again, caught up in the wind, so shallow throw in. Beautiful quick hand sitting out the back is Politis. Doesn't come off the boot nicely, but he's got a teammate sitting there. Beautiful quick pickup by Launa. And they're going to go through the hands and out the back door here. Looking for a target, looking for someone, but they've only found Deans in the back there, and Buffalo's with a short play here, but it's turned over again. Trawalla's looking to go long. He sends it that way. It's almost going to get through. Only for a behind. So that wind definitely pulled that and hung it out right there. So another, well, Nightcliff's first behind for this game.
Yeah, the wind effect on kick there for Buffaloes wasn't helpful at all. They need to run it on. Bit of length on the kick.
So Buffs elect to go short. Short to Warner. Warner comes inboard to Deans. They've got to run straight up the guts here. He's looking to go back wide. Not much coming at him. So he does just that to that far side wing where he's got a teammate. They send it back inboard. A few runners coming up. Beautiful kick to Foster. Foster looks up. He's got a couple of one-on-ones inside 50. Not quite held the mark there to cut it off was Henderson. And Buffaloes will force that ball up inside their forward 50.
I think the other side of the oval, the skinny side of the oval, is the advantage at the present stage with the wind. And Buffaloes played that side and got it straight into their forward 50. Nightcliff had the legs, but just having a bit of a rest.
The two 22s, McGregor and Foster, go up for it. Parfitt in on his hands and knees, picks it up, has enough time to get a kick away to Trawalla. You can see everyone in the background streaming down, so he looks to switch it. Not a great kick at all. It puts his teammate under pressure, but he gets the 1-2 back. Back comes out to Parfitt. Good pressure coming. He drew the defender. Not a great passage of handballs here for Nightcliff, as Deans comes out with it, but he's got support from James, and James is going to get run down, and that would be deemed a throw, I would say. So Nightcliff, the beneficiaries of this. I'd say too far out to score. He's got a couple of leads coming at him. He's got a quick handball, and he does that. It goes short. Doesn't come off the boot. Very nice. Putting Launa a bit of work to do on that wing. Rock comes up. He's met by James in a strong tackle. Ball spills out. It's still in dispute here. Body's just flying in and over it, but we get Buffs get a clean kick away. Running back with the flight was Deans, and Nyhouse tried to affect the spoil, but strength in the air. Deans is going to send it down. Nightcliff with the numbers here, but sitting out the back. Can't pick it up cleanly, Buffaloes. He has one shot, two shots, puts his head down in that tackle. McGregor comes out with it. He gets a handball in to Tardrew. They're going to send it down the guts all by himself. Deep in that 50. That looks like Damon again. He's gone down there for a breather, and nobody managed to line up on him, so he's going to have his second shot on goal.
Buffalo's just slightly got caught flat-footed there, and then the handball was a little bit too many handballs and needed to put it on the boot to clear it into their 50.
So Damon comes in, he keeps it low and keeps it to the right. So another behind for Nightcliff. So it looks like Stokes on the kicking duties. He'll go short to that far side. Finds Clark. Clark gets a quick handball back to Stokes. They've gone down. Nobody affected that contest. So picked up off the deck, almost a throw there, but Parfitt sitting out the back, gets the hands, has a look for the switch kick in the corridor. It doesn't come off. Rock's going to have a little bit of work to do under pressure from Austin. Picked up again by Simpson, and he's run down in a beautiful, strong tackle. McGregor takes the advantage. No advantage there, McGregor. And cut off by Deans. He's going to send it inside 50, but Nightcliff with numbers, and Nyhouse, a beautiful back with a mark back with the flight. He'll look out, he finds Parfitt. He goes to that far side. They go long down the line. Hitting up some beautiful targets here. Philo with the run in the centre. They go short, but too short there and cut off again by Deans. Deans looking for that target on the far side. They've got another beautiful mark there. This water runner's in our way here, so can't quite pick up who's taking these beautiful marks, but I got that one, and that's Jared Stokes. Stokes is going to send it short. They're keeping beautiful control of this footy, Buffs, as Deans sends it out wide for his teammate. Simpson goes down the line. A beautiful, just a slight hand in there to spoil that, and I think the boundary line was Warner's best friend with the 2-on-1. And that is the final siren of this first quarter. So Nightcliff 3 goal 2-20 leading Darwin Buffaloes 1 goal 3-9. We'll be back with you after a short break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Azalea's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazale's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalesnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. King for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this thing. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, up. Bring it back, bring it back.
Top End Footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End Footy. Nothing comes close.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to AFLNT's coverage of the 25-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 4 clash between Nightcliff and Darwin Buffaloes. Darren, how did we see the first quarter?
First quarter was pretty hot, I thought. It was very fast by both sides. Scoreboard not showing it, but Buffalo certainly had their fair share of the footy. It would have been a 50-50 game.
Yeah, absolutely, and 5 scoring shots to 4 as well. And Nightcliff only just got that last point in the last probably minute of that quarter. So Buffs would have been even in the scoring shots. So just wasted opportunities for them. As we get underway here, Damon again with it, ends up in his lap. He just gets a clearing kick to that far side flank. Beautiful pick up and didn't take the first option. Probably should have to Baldy, but Baldy's got a bit of work to do against his opponent. Comes back to Parfitt. Gets a hand to the runner in Polkinghorn. Polkinghorn sends that centering kick and a beautiful, tall, stretching mark by Damon in there, inside their forward 50. So early showing goal in the first 30 seconds.
Nightcliff are going to try and speed it up and keep it nice and fast. First 5 to 10 minutes here and see if they can wear Buffaloes down a bit.
I have a feeling that was actually Politis. Apologies to has now kicked that behind to kick it off, but Nightcliff scoring it to the left of screen, and I'm tipping this end is the scoring end that we're at here to the right with that breeze heading downtown.
Yes, I would agree with you there. This is the scoring end.
So Stokes plays on from a short kick. He just wants to get it far, but it can only get it as far as the Nightcliff defender. Just getting a punch in. Politis gets quick hands out to Parfitt. Parfitt's wrapped up. He almost threw that one out the back to Tardrew. It's going to come inboard, sitting under it there beautifully. Probably almost 50.
Yeah, that's very close. A bit of a late hit there.
Looks like Bailey took that strong mark. He was all by himself, so completely uncontested there. So a bit slow to get up, but he'll take his full 30 to have another shot on goal in the first 2 minutes. So he's a notorious goal kicker, Boyd Bailey. Kicked a few, had quite an impact last year in their season. And he comes in, it's a high kick. Umpire does move to the left a bit, but it's kicked Nightcliff's first of this second quarter.
Buffaloes were lucky to get away with just the mark, actually. The hit was a little bit late. Could have given away a cheap 50, I would have thought. Not at that stage, you want to give away a 50 right in front of goals.
Absolutely not. Not early in this second term as well. So we head back to the middle. Damon holding strong underneath that. Beautiful pick up and rove there. Tardrew's going to send it inboard. He's going to send it deep. Good defence by Darwin Buffaloes, just punching that one over. So another scoring shot, 3 scoring shots in 3 minutes for Nightcliff here. Stokes with the kick-out duties. He goes short. They took a leaf out of Nightcliff's book, going short on those kick-outs to that far side. Deans goes down the wing. It's a hot contest here. Nothing really coming. So the umpire says, my ball.
Trees over the other side there, Sam, might be sheltering that skinny side of the oval, giving a bit of advantage.
Potentially, in a nice shady part of the ground to play in as well, as they get a 1-2 here. Oh, it takes the fend off. That's got to be holding the footy, but boundary line, his best friend there. So another ball in. You can hear the plovers in the background nicely as well. So we've got it all happening here.
As long as they don't come and chase us, we're fine.
Have been known to here at Nightcliff Oval. So a beautiful tap down from Damon to Philo. Philo gets a bit of a run and space. He puts it out in a paddock, looking for Launer. Launer's got a bit of work to do here. He's in the pocket, almost high. Had his head over the footy there. And a quick kick out of the pack. And through for another behind. So 1 goal, 3 to kick off this second quarter for Nightcliff. Yet to enter Buff's forward 50.
Just lost a little bit of composure, Buffaloes.
Absolutely, and it's a right on cue there. Stokes turns that one over. Went long, didn't work for him. Picked up by Bailey. He looks out wide. He's got Nyhouse. He's pushed up. They're about halfway. He's got a couple of free targets out, and one of them is Brown that he hits up. Brown goes short, keeps it low and short just to get in under this wind. But beautiful hot pursuit from Stokes. And the Buffs are in the corridor here. They got some run, they got some carry. Nyhouse nearly with the, tried to corral, probably should have just gone with the tackle. He's corralling again, he's been stepped around. Buffalo's going to send this one inside 50. James is onto this. There's a bit of a tussle. Brown with the experience and the composure just to get it out. Big kick straight out in front of Trigwell. He's all by himself, but he can't get that in the boundary line. It beats him. So another ball up right in front of us here.
Yeah, interesting. Buffaloes were lacking a few numbers there in the 50, putting himself under pressure. Nightcliff got 2 or 3 following the ball full time here.
These poor boundary umps going straight against the wind again. Absolute stitch-ups. Another shallow throw, and just because of that wind, they'll call it back again. So it looks like Jake Deans has gone into the ruck against Damon. As the ball goes up, just dragged him down. I'd say that'd be a Nightcliff free kick.
Nightcliff free kick. Umpire's going to ask for it to come back.
I think that's fair. It hadn't really quite gotten to the play. Goes short again, drops short. I've said that a lot today, so Politis picks it up cleanly. He had pressure coming out to get the kick away, looking for Trigwell. And the boundary line beats them all. They're making this oval look very skinny today with that wind as well.
They are. The breeze isn't helping either side, but Nightcliff has certainly got control of it at the present stage, bringing it into their 50 awfully fast.
So beautiful ball in. Just pushed out of that ruck. Good body work there from Buffs. They'll go straight up the middle to Warner. He's in the corridor. A couple of skill errors also letting Buffs down here. And the support and the work rate. So Vile gets a quick hands out. Then they'll go short to Trigwell. He has a look. He didn't have much inside 50 to send it to. So he'll just give himself some time. Obviously gives Buffs time to get back as well. Flying over. The top there was Polkinghorn, but out the back, the footy's sitting there. It's come out to the hands, almost a throw from Launer. And they fumbled that one over the line, Nightcliff. So another kick in for Darwin Buffaloes here.
Yeah, they're trying anything to get it in the goals.
So the kick out drops short, but good work from Gill. gets a handball, doesn't quite do anything with it. And pressure coming from Buffaloes, having to do a bit of work themselves.
Skill areas are not helping Buffaloes at all at this stage.
Not at all, as Deans gets a beneficiary of that tap, but Parfitt read it best, coming out to Baldy. Baldy sends it in board. That ball's had a beautiful bounce. Not sure if it was touched. And rolls through for a behind anyway, so... Oh, hits the post first, actually. So we'll get a ball in deep inside Nightcliff's 50.
Not what Buffaloes would have liked to see at that stage, a ball up right there in their defensive 50.
Absolutely, and probably will sit up in this breeze, so the smart ones will go boundary side. Almost a throw down, strong tackle follow-up from McGregor, who did the ruck work, but Deans gets it out. Got a couple of options here, but beautiful work there from Brown. Oh, Glover, sorry. Lost his feet, though, and Buffs are just going to wheel this one forward. They got some run and carry here. They're going straight inside their forward 50. They're just kicking in hope now, and that pocket manages to find that boundary line.
No support at all there for Buffalo's, really putting himself under pressure in that forward 50. It'd be interesting to see what they can do now. Throw in, need the breeze to die off and take advantage of it.
They've set up nicely here. They've probably got 4 by themselves in front of us, about 60, 70 out. So beautiful work there. Warner in front, but picked up by Brown. He gets a kick out. Bounces well for Parfitt. He gets a handball to McGregor. McGregor does a little cute spin, gets it out to Bailey. Bailey gets a kick. Not a great kick, but just bounced inside. So another boundary throw and probably in neutral territory here.
Yeah, it was that foot. The ball went to the boot really fast, put himself under pressure there. Probably had enough time to just have a little think about where it was going to go.
So Deans against McGregor. McGregor giving Damon a chop out in the ruck. Quick pick up by Trawalla. And Parfitt almost holding the footy there. He's wrapped up. They got good pressure quickly on him. Very wary Buffaloes are of his impact he can have. And another ball up.
Oh, and we've got a 50 metres here.
I assume potentially some umpire dissent, but I'm not too sure. But that'll send Trawalla inside 50, probably about 30 out. And almost directly in front, I would say. Right-hand goal post at that end?
Yeah, it'd have to be right-hand goal post at that end with the breeze. This guy's Dweller's kicked it a couple of times and it hasn't looked that good, so he needs to settle now.
So he comes in. He looked like he went to the left-hand goal post, but it sneaks it straight in. So another goal to Nightcliff.
Just snuck that in with a lefty, left footer. It was an interesting goal. I don't know what the 50 was for. Like you said, Sam, someone must have said something to the umpire that wasn't called for and gave a cheap 50. They didn't need to do that, Buffaloes.
Absolutely not. And they haven't quite made the most of their inside 50s. They're just bombing and streaming it in. So they'll need that composure that they came with for the first 10, 15 minutes of that last quarter just to settle things down. So McGregor versus Deans in the ruck. Ball goes up. Both jump at it. Deans gets it better and beautiful work there. And a clearance inside 50 and hit up a target there in Foster. I think he's called to play on. I think it was touch, so he's had to spin around quickly and a fast, quick reply from Foster.
First goal for the quarter and it looked good too. Umpire did a good job to see that touched and he dealt with it very well. Didn't put himself under too much pressure, just arced around and put it on the boot and straight through the centre of the sticks. Nice goal.
Absolutely, and clean. That's what helped Buffs just then. Nobody fumbled it in that passage of play, so Very crucial there.
McGregor's doing a good job in the ruck. Just need to take a little bit more control of that football now.
Yeah, they're both jumping for it, and McGregor gets his hands on that tap. And sitting out the back there was Donnan. He gets a quick handball to a teammate, and they'll send it towards their forward line, but Stokes doing a lot of work there by himself. We'll need some support here. And that support comes. It was probably hanging on without the footy. Never really took possession of that. So he win himself a free kick. That looks like James. He'll send it down the line there. But a beautiful read. So Nightcliff sending it back to where it came from. Trewalla sends it out, gets a quick handball off. They're going to have a look at to send it in deep. Had way more time than what he thought. And another behind for Nightcliff.
Yeah, interesting, because they have actually had a lot of control of the footy in this quarter of football.
So Buff's going along out to that far side. Almost took each other out, the two Nightcliff players. They get a hand to it. Rock gets tackled here. And we'll get another ball up. So good pressure from Buffaloes here on this their defensive flank.
Breeze isn't slowing anyone down at this stage. They're just trying to play the opportunity with the breeze, find an option.
So Damon and Atkinson back in the ruck here together. Henderson with his head over the footy is being held, but he manages to pick it up and get a handball out to a teammate. Beautiful stretching mark from Deans. He's had to slot back in the back line.
Jared Stokes holding a hamstring over the other side there from that ball up.
Not great news.
No.
As Wright gets a kick, but he kicks it straight to in the hands of Nyhouse. So Nyhouse going short, looking for Tadru. Doesn't quite find him, but he keeps his distance. But beautiful pickup and turnover from Buffaloes. They're in the middle of the ground, but Nightcliff goal side here, and it's just gotten out the back. Nyhouse with another intercept, but not a great kick, and cut off by Gill. Gill looks to go wide. Stretching mark from Simpson. Simpson's got a runner. They send it deep inside 50 and Hope again. Oh, beautiful contest. Oh, I'd pay that one. Not quite paid. Umpire says play on. They got a bit of work to do. Numbers for Nightcliff here. Picked up, spun on a dime. Is Russell. And just hung it out right to dry. So
you're right, Sam. I thought that was a mark all day. It was actually a very good opportunity, but the umpire said no.
Umpire's call. So Brown gets a short kick down to Donnan. Donnan's got a few leads coming at him. Sticks that is Common Soul. Umpire calls him to play on. Goes short, probably just 15. Launer's pushed up. Launer gets it to Baldy. Baldy's looking to switch into the corridor. He's got Brown there, but kick doesn't make it there and cut off by Luke Atkinson. He goes short. He's probably 50 out. Looks like he's wanting to have a shot on goal. He's probably waiting for someone to get to the goal square, but doesn't actually happen, and Gill's come out wide. They've worked this beautifully and composed to Simpson.
Buffaloes are settling it right down in their 50 and taking their opportunities.
Looks like Simpson will go for a shot here. And he swings it to the top. I'm not sure if he meant that, but came up the boot relatively nicely. But Trigwell read it best. They're going to come in the middle. Dangerous kick, doesn't make the distance. Trigwell gets it back, sends it out to Rinaldi. Buffaloes with a lot of forward pressure here, wanting to keep it in. Gill with the beautiful one-handed. Went for the spoil, but ended up marking. Umpire calling the mark back, but doesn't follow, but gets a kick to Austin. Short to Simpson.
Just settling well here now, Buffaloes. Last couple of minutes, making sure their kicks actually hit the targets.
So goes the torp. Goes to that far side 50. Probably not the best option of a kick. But a cut off again. Looks like Antonio James on that far side. He sends it inboard to that pocket. And now ball stays in. No one coming at Brown, so he just switches it to Rinaldi. Brown with it in this pocket. Getting it out to Glover. Again, lots of forward pressure here from Buffs, but if Nightcliff can just thread the needle here. Got it out to Launer.
Nightcliff got 3 or 4 spares there too. That's not helping Buffs at all, allowing them to just chip it off.
Some good footy here. It's come out to Rock. Rock's got Launer working back hard, so he's inside 50 now. He's on a tight angle. No movement inside their 50, so a bit stagnant there, but Launer's going to have a ping.
A decent kick from that pocket with the breeze. Be all right-hand side goalpost, you would think.
So we had a lead coming from Tardrew, that looked like. Tardrew obviously looking like he's felt a bit burnt then as well. As Launer comes in, he takes his full measure. He gives himself a bit better of an angle, but hangs it left. Never really looked like heading for the big sticks.
No. Had that opportunity, as you said, Sam, to feed it off, and but wanted to kick the goal.
Probably also a bit of time taken out of the game as well there late in this quarter. So out in the full there, the wind swung that one out in the full, so Nightcliff get another chance here. Looks like Rinaldi is going to be the beneficiary of that kick. Called to play on. He runs around the man on the mark. Sends it high, up and under. Good contest there. Strength by, that looks like Deans again. Jake Deans, he claimed the mark. The umpire paid it. He had enough of it. Controlled it to ground, as the rules say. They've gone short again on that far side. Clark's got it here. He wants the corridor, but he can't quite get it yet. Now they do get it, but a beautiful intercept from McGregor. Clean work from Buffs here. They've got a bit of run about them. Strong pressure coming. Gill picks it up. Only as far as Launer, who's about to get run down. Doesn't quite. Gets a beautiful short kick away to Brown. Brown looks inboard and finds Tardrew. Tardrew goes short for Bailey.
Just slowing it up now, Nightcliff.
Bailey goes across and a beautiful hit up. Looking for the deep in that pocket for Trawalla. Stretches, but couldn't stretch it far enough to that boundary line. So we'll get another ball in here. So well into time on now. 21 and a half minutes gone in this second term. Nightcliff with a lot of the footy and a lot of the play, but I wouldn't say that the score's necessarily reflective of how much of the footy they've actually had this quarter.
Yeah, I think both sides are going and have a good think about what's happened in the first half of football.
So pick up there by Giro. Another boundary throw and deep in Nightcliff's 50. So ball goes back into play. Philo, first one there, gets a hands only as far as Buffs. Clark gets a kick out, looking for Gill. Gill's been good for them on this run and carry wing. Two Nightcliff go at it, have a little cuddle on the ground. Gets it out to Bailey though. Strong body there and a big hit. Comes out to Parfitt. Parfitt sends it inboard. Umpire paid advantage and fair enough. Looks like McGregor for Buffalo sends that one out wide to Cooper. Cooper taking on Rock. Tried to break some ankles and probably almost stumbled himself. Picked up there by Spry, and his boundary line is his best friend again. So pressure coming from Nightcliff's forward to try and lock it in for these last minute or two. Last second or two, actually, as that is the halftime siren. So Nightcliff, 5 goals, 6, 36, just extending that lead. 2 goals, 4, 16. 20-point margin at halftime to Nightcliff, and we'll be back with you after a short break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, up, Bring it back, bring it back, bring it.
Top end footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're in the front!
This is our game, our way. Top end footy. Nothing comes close.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this thing. This is my city, yeah, this is my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Top End Footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End Footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. You're watching AFL&T's coverage of the 2025-26 NTFL Men's Premier League round 4 clash between Nightcliff Tigers and Darwin Buffaloes at Darwin Bendigo Bank Nightcliff Oval. Darren, how have we seen the first half?
First half was a good contest of football. I thought Nightcliff had a lot more of the football and should be well in front, but Buffaloes actually held the good pressure. Breeze isn't helping either side here at the present stage. Buffalo's got the breeze this time, and let's see if they can take advantage of it. McGregor back into the centre.
So ball goes up. Dean's with an early jump, but Philo reading that one best. Beautiful quick clearance for Nightcliff. They'll send it down with the wind. Sitting under it, Tadru couldn't quite take it. Turned over from Buffs here. Drops short for Warner. He's got support there. They go short in front of us here, and Wright just holding that one up. Wright looking down the line, but cut off there by Donnan. Comes out to Politis. Nightcliff with a lot of space early in this third quarter, sorry. Polkinghorn tries to play on, slips over. Looking for Baldy, doesn't get it. A kick over the head, straight on goal. Is it going to roll through? 4A behind. So quick, fast, excitable start for Nightcliff.
Buffaloes need to just settle and control the football a little bit better. Just making too many mistakes on the turnover.
And on cue, have turned it over, just done exactly that. And we'll get a boundary throw in. Goal, boundary umpire's lucky on that side. Just need to get a bit of height, and the wind will do the rest for them. Throw in just drops short, so we'll get another go at it. So Nightcliff, just in that second term, had a lot of the play, but didn't quite make the most of it on the goal front, on the scorecard. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do in this third term. As the ball goes up, Trigwell picks it up beautifully over the head of McGregor. It's a foot race now. McGregor gets bumped off of it. Beautiful bodywork from Darcy McGregor on Marley McGregor, but he's wrapped up. How does the umpire see this one? Didn't have any prior, so another ball up. So beautiful work by Damon. Gets a quick hands out. They work that one beautifully out to Politis. Politis with a kick straight to Gure. He goes short to Russell. Russell just having a look, a lot of movement, but not too much into some good usable space. But found a target in Stokes. That's Bradley Stokes. We think Jared Stokes has done a hammy.
Yeah, looked that way. He went off just before the half time there, holding his right leg. So hopefully he's all right and gets back on.
So a ball up, probably just inside Buff's forward half. As the ball comes in, both rucks thinking it was going to drop short, but it's hung over the top, a high up and under kick. A lot of bodies under this one. Quick spoil, beautiful rove off that. Pick up by Spry. Spry gets her hands out, but Nyhouse long reach over the top. Finds Damon.
Not a lot of opportunities here.
Damon looking for Trigwell. Beautiful body. Trigwell on Russell. Gets in front just at the right time. They love this short game. Just doesn't quite, but got support. And that's Glover goes long, and he knew as soon as he kicked it, it was going to head out in the full. So a free kick to Darwin here. Going the way of Clark. He stepped on the field, so he gets called to play on. Strong work there, almost high from Damon, but Buffs come off with it. They look inboard, but they can only find Baldy. He gets a quick hands out, but it just missed all of his targets, so it's a one-on-one tussle here. Body's flying, comes back out to Baldy. McGregor gets it, but strong pressure coming, and a quick pick up by Gure gets it out to a teammate, and they're going to send it short. They just needed to get it forward quickly. Dean's come up from the half-back. Can't quite get a good purchase on that kick, and it's touched off the boot, so now it's in dispute. And McGregor wrapping up, forcing a ball up, just probably 60 out from Darwin's goals.
Yeah, skill error turnover again for Buffaloes.
So Damon gets rid of Dean in the ruck, gets a nice free clear kick. Polkinghorne sends that one inside 50. They've all had plenty of Scott Pendlebury time here. Bailey goes one way, then he finds a handball to Tardrew. Tardrew's found a lead coming at him. Strong chest mark there. Looks like Philo was on that short lead. He goes even shorter to back to Bailey and says, here, mate, you have a shot on goal here.
Very good eyes there from Philo. Look to centre the ball with the breeze. Take the opportunity to put 6 points on the scoreboard. About 35 metres out.
As Bailey comes in, the left footer, the wind's going to work for him probably best here, and he never looked like missing. So Bailey kicks the first of the third term for Nightcliff. It's his second goal for the game.
Yeah, used the breeze very well there, Sam. And all off Philo's fast thinking, put the ball back into the centre of the field and take that opportunity. And that's what he's well known for. He won't stand still and think about it. He gets rid of the footy as soon as he can.
And that's why he's their captain. A lot of experience. We know what he can do. He can turn on a dime, turn a game on its head. So Nightcliff just extending that lead. 6-7, 43 to Darwin. 2-4, 16. As that ball goes it back up. Dean getting the hands on that ruck tap, but Damon, strong work in that ruck there. He's very valuable. He's almost a fifth on baller every time. It ends up in his lap. Sends it forward, but Buffs managed to turn it over. Comes out to Spry. Spry's got support from Stokes. Stokes just bangs it on the left, looking for someone. It drops short, and Simpson's that someone. He turns around. He looks to go to that flank. They've got a bit of time and space here, Buffs, if they can just steady and have a look for things, because Nightcliff a strong work rate back there. McGregor with a lot of pressure. Henderson gets a quick hands out. Gets it out to the flank. Polkinghorne has it. He tries to do some dancing steps. He evades one defender. Gets it to a teammate. Short to Rock. Rock has a look back inboard. Finds Baldy. Baldy's going to keep sending it towards this near side wing. As Trigwell is going to send it inside. No pressure whatsoever. Completely uncontested. Very casual mark by Damon there inside 50.
Yeah, Nightcliff streamed down very well down there into the 50. And Buffalo's got caught flat-footed in their own 50 on the other end of the field. Nightcliff took full advantage. We're about 35, 40 metres out. Breeze side.
Yeah, and they just backed their middies and half-back to really get that ball forward and created that space as Damon comes in, and it's going to hang out right. So kicked a few behinds with the one goal today, Damon, and has been phenomenal in that ruck battle.
Yeah, he has. He's held his own for sure. McGregor's probably got a bigger body than his, but he's held himself very well.
So it looks like Clark with the kick-in duties, really undecided, so plays on. Sends it to a pack, big fly. Nightcliff stayed down and holding the footy, so Nightcliff will get this free kick on the far side. Looks like Parfitt, they're going to come back inboard.
Multiple numbers free here for Nightcliff.
And they find Tardrew, it looks like there. So Tardrew will turn his back, so he's going to have a shot on goal, he reckons. He's got the breeze behind him. He is also a known goal kicker from last year as well. A lot of experience, a lot of composure. Very influential and impactful in a game.
Yeah, left-hand goal post, 50 metres out.
So as he runs in, he's got a very casual, nice run up. And never looked like missing. So straight over the goal umpire's head. Nightcliff making the most of their opportunities early in this third.
Yeah, very much so. I've got control of the football again, and this time they've settled. This end of the oval is far end off the beach end, I suppose, is the scoring end of the oval. That's the way the breeze is taking it. Nightcliff's taking full advantage of it now.
So Nightcliff obviously coming off the bye last week, so they might have a bit fresher legs as well to see out this game, but also working very hard and far cleaner so far. But Buff still putting up a good fight, given the way Nightcliff have been playing. There probably should be another couple of goals ahead. So strong bodywork there. Vile going up in the ruck for Nightcliff, but Buff's coming out with it. Beautiful work from McGregor from behind. Gets it out to Philo. Philo sends it in board just a bit high for Tardrew, but he roves his own little footy there. They get it out. They got Rock in short. And it looks like he might have another shot on goal. So he's got Damon in the square. The Nightcliff Junior working his way up and earning his spot in this Premier League side.
It's going to be a big kick there from 45 metres out.
On an angle too. So he comes in, he probably just nicked the toe of that off the boot. But Damon on cue, presents well, read that fly to the footy beautifully and takes a great contested mark.
Anyone will tell you as they're doing that, that was a purpose kick into the forward line for the big ruckman to take his second grab. Straight in front, 25 metres out.
Will he slot this one through this time? He makes no mistake. And Nightcliff just stretching that lead out now into this third, really stamping their authority on this game.
Yeah, they've actually taken full advantage of the breeze, and they're getting multiple players that are free at this from the centre bounce now, and giving them the opportunity to take their time to actually look where the targets are, and then placing the footy right on the target every time.
Just doing a little bit of research on Damon. He's come from Wangaratta Rovers Footy Club in Ovens and Murray's League, so first season of NTFL footy. So a bit of experience in Country Vic. And it's obviously showing here as we're back in the middle of the deck, just wheeled its way forward in the favour of Nightcliff, and we'll get another ball up.
Ball up, Buffaloes win the ball.
And they win the clearance as well. Comes out to Spry, quick hands to Deans. It goes over the head. It's just on the deck. Buffs didn't want to pick that one up, so Nightcliff did. They send it down long, but Clark reading it best off the back there. They should be able to work this one out if they can stay composed here, Buffs, with some clean skills. But Nightcliff with the numbers. Rock comes out with that. Gets a quick hands over the top to Politis. They've got a lot of run and carry here. Gets it back, sends it inside 50. Doesn't quite get enough purchase on it, so just hung it in best favour of Buffs. And hanging on free kick, I'm going to say that's the way of Buffaloes. Just off the ball. Umpire bringing it back here. Probably lucky.
Yeah.
Spry didn't have much in front of goal going for him. So they go all the way back to Russell.
Going to come fat side this side now, Sam, this time.
Yeah, Nightcliff just got a fast, quick, proactive work rate though. So they either need to do that fast, or they're going to have to kick to a contest like they've just done. Coming in from the back was Warner. Manages to get it. Gets a kick away just in time. Coming out to Spry. Spry, quick hands out to Mealy. But Nightcliff turning this one over. They're going to shoot up the corridor here. They got some one-on-ones inside their 50 if they can make it there. But Again, a bit messy and scrappy in the middle here. It's almost a bit dewy or something out there. How's the umpire see this? Holding the footy. Very smart footy from Politis. He's got Tardri all by himself. Goes straight through the hands. I think I just heard the umpire for the controlling umpire from the middle zone say umpire descent. So it's a downfield free kick. Tardri doesn't back himself here. He's looking for a target. Looks like he's actually going to back himself now, just as I said it.
It's always the way. 45 metres out. Deep pocket. With a breeze. Needs to aim for the left-hand goal post at this stage.
So umpire calls play on. He probably just wheeled himself out of that and almost just snuck it in for a behind.
Yeah, the whole time he was actually looking to dispose the ball into the inside, into the centre of the field.
So Stokes running it out here. Gets a long bomb up the middle, just trying to clear something, create something. Might as well try. Beautiful pick up there from Deans. That's Nathan Deans. And he sends it to, I'm going to assume, it's bad to make assumptions, but to his brother in Jake Deans. And they send it to the top of the square. Big contest, big flyer. No one can get it off the deck. A quick dribbler by Warner. Where's it going to go? The field umpire called all clear. So I'm not sure if that came off Warner or if it came off someone else in the goal square. But Buffaloes respond 15 minutes into this third term with a goal.
Yeah, that's their first goal for the quarter, and they worked really hard to get that goal. Worked hard to get the ball into the 50. That's what they need to do now. They need to actually step up and start working harder and clean up the disposal of the footy. Their disposal has not been that clean.
So can't really confirm who kicks that goal, but goes on to Buff's tally with 16 and a half minutes gone in this third term. 8 goal 8.56, 3 goal 5 at 23. Nightcliff just extending that lead by 13 points from half time. So just chipping away as we go up here. Philo just driving the legs out of the middle, sends it deep inside his forward 50. This pocket's looking beautiful. Polkinghorn there. Great rove off the footy by Luke Atkinson. He goes backwards to James. They've done the switch beautifully. They just need to pull the trigger, and they have done just that. They get this run and carry through Cooper. He takes 2 bounces. He takes 3 on that far side wing. They're going to send it to their flank. Beautiful mark. This is a beautiful passage of play. Gets it to Deans. Doesn't keep it low enough to the advantage of his teammate. But they get a kick out of the pack and straight through for a goal. It was a behind. Can't quite see down that far, but they celebrated as if it was a goal. I believed him.
Yeah, you nearly got brought to the party. There was no party there at all, Sam. It actually was touched before it actually left the boot. So
lucky I'm not an umpire out there today. So Nightcliff going short, as they did in the first term. Comes to Bailey. Bailey's got a runner calling it wide. 2 of them go at it here. Politis says mine and calls his teammate out. Truwalla in the middle. Almost dropped it. Almost a falcon there. Just spun through the hands. He finds Rock. Rock's got a runner in Baldy, and Cooper. Beautiful tackle. Made him spill that footy. Almost a rugby-like tackle. That should be 50. Truwalla did not make the effort to send that one back on the full. So Cooper goes short to Gill. Gill's got something on that far side. Does well, Simpson, but Rock, beautiful body, quick hands, got support in Philo, almost a double hand throw. And they win that footy. Beautiful pressure coming from Buffs late in this third term. Looks like Wright's got that one. He's going to send it up. They just have to keep going to a contest inside 50. And Nightcliff are just so much cleaner and so much more composed to try and get this out every time. But there's no other options for him. So it's gone through the hands. Goes out on that far side to Parfitt. Back through the hands. They're keeping their space and balance strong. Tackle from right just to force that ball over the boundary line. So good forward pressure from Buffaloes, keeping this one in.
Poking Horse was down here in their forward 50 there. He got a very late hit on. Took him quite a while to recover. I think he's still trying to find his breath at this stage.
So Damon versus Deans in the ruck. Simpson comes out with it and manages to get a handball before he's called holding the footy. Gill gets it, but I think he's won himself a free kick here. He's worked hard for them all day, Gill.
Yeah, a couple of guys in their forward line have put everything on the line to try and get some football. They've had to work hard to get it in that 50 today.
So Gill's going to have a shot on goal. He's on the far side, deep in their pocket. Tough angle for this Breeze that's going to hold it up. And he comes in. It's a beautiful looking kick, but it's going to spray across the face and through for another behind. So into time on this third term. Nyhouse with their kick out duties. They're calling for it on this near side flank. Nyhouse goes long. It's going to sit up in the wind. Big fly from Spry. Politis stays down. Oh, fumble, but boundary line, I cannot see it. It obviously hasn't beaten them yet. And Politis gets himself a free kick. He goes slightly inboard. Baldy in front of us here. He's got Tardrew, puts it out in front of him. They're just making an absolute training drill out of this, Nightcliff. Buffs are playing catch up here as Rock's got it. He hasn't got anything coming at him, but they're calling it long to the square. So he goes just there, and who's under it? Bailey looks like he's under it there, and the umpire's blown his whistle.
Yeah, exactly what you said, Sam. It's a bit of a training run now. Nightcliff, everyone's trying to get a touch. It's coming free, so everyone's trying to get free to get a easy kick. Yeah, putting a lot of pressure on Buffaloes at the present stage. Buffaloes look a bit worn too. They need to pick it up now.
So it's Benny Vile in the middle of that pack and won himself a free kick, so he's going to try and steer his first home for the afternoon, and he does just that.
Nice goal too, 30 metres out, straight in front. Yeah, very nice goal. All from the work put from centre half-back flank, with the players running through, with clean possession all the way through.
So well into time on now. Nightcliff 9 goal 8, 62, leading Darwin Buffalo 7 goal 3, 25. A 20-point lead at half time. 37 points right now.
Could be a lot more damaging than what they're in front now. Like the last quarter, they basically had a lot of footy but didn't take a lot of advantage.
So Atkinson wins that tap. Almost stuck to his hands in that ruck work. And he's got Cooper, Michael Cooper, turning on a dime. I'm going to say that's a downfield free kick, late hit after.
Yeah, pushed off the ball after disposal, so that'll be a free kick down the field into their probably 30 metres out on a really acute angle here. With the breeze blowing in his face, it's going to be a hard kick.
Yeah, Nightcliff have forced them wide. They're wide entries every time, or they've made a contest in the middle. So Buffalo's trying to do anything they can as Foster comes in on the right, and it's hung out right that whole way. So Nightcliff doing well to clog up that hot spot in the middle of the 30-40 out, directly in the middle, and forcing Buffs wide all game.
Yeah. And then the breeze takes control of everything else, and Nightcliff got advantage again. They got hold of the footy.
Nyhouse runs out the square, has a bounce, and right on the three-quarter time siren gets a kick away. So That is the third quarter done. That's Nightcliff 9-goal 8-62, leading Darwin Buffaloes 3-goal 8-26. And we'll be back with you after a short break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, up. Bring it back, bring it back.
Top End Footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End Footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the last quarter of this round 4 2025-26 NTFL Men's Premier League clash between Nightcliff and Darwin Buffaloes. Darren, I think Nightcliff have taken control of this game in the last quarter, and what are we in store for the next one?
Yeah, the third quarter was certainly a training drill there for Nightcliff. Could have got themselves a lot more in front, but this they'll really turn it on now in the last quarter here. I think Buffs just dropped their head a little bit and struggling to find the footy. Disposal isn't helping them, but when they do get the footy, Nightcliff come over and put great defensive pressure on them.
Yeah, so it was only a goal or two in it at quarter time, 20 points at half time, and now 36 at three-quarters time. So I imagine Darwin just looking to stem the flow and hopefully not let that lead get out of control for Nightcliff. As we're underway here, and Damon with a beautiful tap down, but Simpson getting it forward. They've done this a couple of times early in each term. Then Cooper ends up on the end of it. Can he kick there first? And he does. So quick, fast start on cue for Darwin Buffaloes.
Got us both there, Sally. We thought Nightcliff were completely in control, but Buffaloes have picked up their head straight away and said, we're not over yet. We can still kick a few.
Absolutely, and Cooper just giving him that spark between Nathan and Michael. That was Michael Cooper that just kicked that goal, but they give him that spark, and Michael Cooper had a nice run down the wing, so he's got it in him. He just needs to bring it more often.
Yeah, consistency they need now. Consistency, and they get their heads up, get a bit of fire in the belly, and off they go. They give Nightcliff a bit of a spook here if they can.
So the perfect start for Buffs. What can they do again? Damon wins that tap, but Atkinson gets around him. The big fella Ruckman sends it inside 50 for twice in the first minute. Gets a kick, flying shot on goal, running back with the flight. Looks like Cooper, and that was probably juggled. Oh, it's been called a mark. Beautiful work there. Running back with the flight.
Yeah, that's interesting because it actually from here it looked like it went over the line, but umpires called it a mark directly in front.
So Michael Cooper makes no mistake, 2 in a minute 30 for Buff. So just the start that they needed to not let this game get back and just draw that margin back to 24 points.
Yeah, beautiful start out of the centre there. Always impressive when you see the big man, the ruckman, pick up the ball and from his own work, pick it up and kick it into the forward 50, giving his forwards a chance to put it on the board for him.
Yeah, Damon had a lot of pressure on him as well once he won that tap, but Atkinson just got rid of him and drove his legs out of the middle and just sent it long. He's impressive. He's a good clubman as well. He's a backed Women's Premier League coach this year for the Buffs ladies. So back in the middle, rolled out the side there, but picked up cleanly, but got a quick handle away. Nathan Cooper comes out to Deans. They send it board on cue again. He's Michael Cooper going for a beautiful tackle from Warner. Cooper picks it up. He swings around on the left. He's got a one-on-one deep inside 50 and great body work there. I didn't quite pick up who that was, but Buffs switched on for this last quarter and the third shot on goal in 3 minutes.
Yeah, young Cooper, he's excited. He wants to find some footy and quickly gone off to interchange for a rest, and yeah, that's what they need.
So it's Foster with the shot on goal for Darwin. He comes in, he keeps it low. 3 goals in 3 minutes. Not out of reach yet, and that's his. That's Brodie Foster's second for this game.
Put him back in the race. Be interesting to see if they can keep this going. Nightcliff need to settle it now, but Buffaloes have got their head up. They're having a go.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they ate or what Coach Wills said to them, the Wills brothers, but they've come out firing this last quarter.
Yeah, well, it has been this end. It's been the scoring end, the goal end, and they're taking advantage of it now. 3 goals in 3 minutes. Any footy team will be happy with that.
So back in the middle here. Damon takes the contact early, try to get rid of him, but Beautiful rove there. Great pressure coming from Tardrew. Nightcliff keeping their feet in this contest. Spun out. Atkinson picks it up, gets a kick forward. Strong mark from Glover there. Kick doesn't come off the boot nicely, but Brown made it look good. Politis here getting chased by Cooper. Politis gets away. Kick just goes through Polkinghorn's hands, but he steadies himself. He goes on short on the left. Baldy can't take the mark. He goes even shorter. Goes a bit of a grubber off the ground. Damon had a lot of time there to pick it up. He shrugs one defender, gets it back to Polkinghorn, back to Damon. Quick hands out. Around on the left through Parfitt. Diving attempt at mark. Baldy comes out with it, gets it out to Trigwell. Good defensive pressure here coming from Darwin Buffaloes. Hamble.
Sorry.
Hamble coming out. It's still in dispute here. Lots of numbers going for the footy. Quick hands by Gibbs. And a kick from Trigwell. And out on the full.
That's the first time since halftime, Sam, that Nightcliff have really been put under pressure in that 50 zone, and they didn't like it. Buffaloes were actually certainly having a go at getting the footy.
Never mind, my out on the full call was incorrect. I watched one umpire signal, so Trigwell gets a kick inboard. Philo gets the 1-2. He's on the boundary line. He's on the left. What can he do special here?
No, that wasn't coming back. He's asking the umpire the question. The umpire's not listening to him at all, though. It's going to be a free kick to Buffaloes.
So out in the full, deep in there. Defensive 50. Went to play on. Lucky pressure coming from Vile. They go back to that pocket. Kick drop short. There's two Nightcliff forwards there for the pressure. They go back across the face. I think Simpson's got that deep in there. Defensive 50. He goes short to Gill. Beautifully measured kick there. Gill plays on and he sends it out to their flank. Gets a spoil in there. Buffs with a lot of run and carry this quarter. Going through the hands here. It's going to end up in Russell's hands. Some more handballs. There's probably about 10, 13 linked up handballs here, and they've got it inside 50. Nyhouse, an unusual drop. And the umpire's called that holding the footy. Nyhouse in frustration kicks it away, so we'll take it all the way to the square.
Very lucky there. Nyhouse didn't give away the 50 with a bit of annoyance on the free kick. Didn't take control of the footy at all, really. And the Buffaloes player just put him under pressure and, yeah, getting a free kick for it.
Yeah, interesting call. He took possession. He definitely dropped it. But he got tackled after he dropped it because the tackle affected the drop. But I think Buffaloes deserve that hard work, and looks like Mealy kicked his first for the game. So getting them right back in it, dragged that margin back to 12 points. 2 kicks. 2
kicks in it now. Nightcliff fully under pressure now to actually pick themselves up. The third quarter, they were completely in control of this game and come out a bit flat, and Buffaloes have taken advantage of it and kicked four goals straight.
Definitely, they're far cleaner this quarter as well, so they've probably come out with the nothing to lose mentality and footy first as well. They seem to be hands first to the footy. That little run and carry through the middle really got them going and opened that up to keep that one-on-one inside 50 as well. So Nightcliff with the clearance here through Common Soul. He sends it in deep and long, huge kick. Just hangs out right, so another behind. That's that pressure coming, so Nightcliff will need to steady themselves. They usually would have chipped that round off of a clearance there. Short dropped mark.
Made the change in the ruck. Atkinson's gone off for the rest.
And Nightcliff, a quick response here. Looks like Launer kicked that one. So strong pressure coming from him to force that turnover just short in. And they made the most of that, so that might swing that momentum back for them. So I'm going to assume Dean's going to go back into the ruck.
They started to take control of that centre ball up, and that's where they got their first 4 goals. Buffaloes, they need to actually win contest to the footy now.
So Vile in the ruck, almost got caught high. Philo tried to get a free kick too, but Buffs with the clearance inside 50 already. It's going to, boundary line is going to beat everyone though, but another clearance to Buffs.
Boundary line here is a long way in from the fence. Pretty hard to see from where we're standing at the moment, Sam, so breeze right in the umpires.
So Deans versus Vile in the ruck. Comes out, a quick kick on goal, and a beautiful finish. And Buffs up and about now. Another fast reply.
Beautiful reply, straight through the centre of the sticks. Just read the ball beautifully from the tap. Took control of it, settled, and put it straight through the sticks.
I didn't quite catch who it was. It all happened too fast in front of me, but I think it was Simpson that may have kicked that one. But he went straight over to his ruckman in Deans and just gave him a high five, and he knows Deans did the work for him there.
Yeah, it was Simpson that kicked that, and beautiful work off the ball.
So back in the middle, 13 points the margin. Plenty of time to keep this game nice and close. Ball goes up, but Deans gets the tap off the back. Red Besson roved by Philo, almost a trip there. I'm going to say the umpire called that trip.
Yeah, he's called it for a trip.
Philo takes the man on the mark, sells the candy, breaks some ankles, sends it in board deep. 3 fly for Nightcliff, nobody down, but Truola comes in. Composure by Spry there, and Buffs, and cleanliness by Spry to get it out through the hands. And a short kick. Buffs in control. They're going to go down the line here, looking for the ruckman in Deans. Pressure coming from behind. Pick up and spin by Bailey. He doesn't usually have that much time. He's gone in deep, gone in long, and strength underneath it. Ben Vile. They do have a few tall targets throughout the ground. That's really helping them.
Yeah, very much so. A lot of talent in the Nightcliff side and know how to play football. So great advantage there when you've got a nice tall forward to kick to.
So Vile looking to steady things. It's 5 goals to 1 this quarter.
25 metres out, directly in front. Should be easy. Didn't want to call it too early. I've been caught before saying that, but yeah, that was an easy kick actually. 25 out, directly in front. The breeze didn't even have any effect on that kick.
He definitely aimed for that right-hand goalpost, and it swung just inside as well. So steadies things for Nightcliff. It's 2 goals to Ben Vile this game. We're just over halfway through. 11 goal 9, 75 to 8 goals 8, 56. 19-point lead to Nightcliff. Probably not the margin I expected. I probably expected a bit more on the Nightcliff front.
Yeah, I would have thought it would have been a bigger blowout than what it is, but Buffalo certainly first 5-10 minutes of this quarter have shown that they can play footy when they have to.
And credit to them, they haven't given up all game as well. Comes out the back to Tardrew. They scramble it forward. Couple of kicks off the deck. Almost hanging on. Parfitt just gets thrown off that. Buffs pick it up. They got a 2-on-1 here, but Bailey hit Glover hitting it forward. 3rd time lucky. Simpson's there. Glover dives straight on it, but almost got a headlock. The umpire says my ball.
Got Atkins back in the ruck. Good decision. That first 5 minutes, he won everything.
He takes front spot as well, and he's going to get a free kick for hanging on. Sensible, smart footy. Buff's definitely in the heads of Nightcliff now. So Atkinson, not much movement in front, but lots of one-on-ones. Comes to a contest.
Buffalo's won that. Kick it forward, kick it deep.
And Foster holding his own against those 3. Darren's gone off to get a touch here. Returns the ball back. We've got Plovers on this side. We got all the jobs here to deal with.
Just mark that down as one touch for me for the game.
Absolutely. There'll be one missing disposal on the disposal sheet. Philo comes away with it, and as he kicked it, he gets the, knew exactly that was going out in the full. So Buffs with another steadying, a free kick here. Makes the angle bigger. Sends it long down the line to the flank. Cooper's there. If that boundary line was just at 5 metres longer. So another boundary throw in.
Cooper read that ball really well. If that boundary line wasn't there, he was all over it.
And he dragged Brown up with him, so he would have turned and gone and had a free rein at that. Damon takes front spot. Philo gets the quick hands. Picked up by Mealy. Nightcliff yelling to take it out, and Buffs win that footy, so they're going to send it wide. Parfa with a quick hands just before. They've got the overlap run here. McGregor straight up the guts. Bounce doesn't come off, but a quick kick. It's inboard by Commoncell. It's going to go deep. Trigwell almost taken without it.
Yeah, quick rush through there. Buffalo's kept the pressure on.
Yeah, they kept up with him that time.
Yeah, very much so.
That's what they weren't doing in the third quarter. And Buffs with the switch kick here. They're going to get it out wide. Mealy's got a paddock to himself. Politis just in the nick of time. Simpson's worked hard to get that lead. Just fumbles over his feet. He's done plenty for them today. Spurns around. Burns. Turns and burns on this wing, but he's just hung it right. I feel like Nightcliff have painted this boundary line a bit too short in.
Yeah, it seems a long way on the inside here.
A lot of out on the fulls.
Yeah, very much so. The breeze wouldn't be helping, but seems like a very shallow boundary line.
Cricketers wouldn't like it. Would make it an oval, not a circle as they like. So Brown in front of us here goes short to Glover. The Buffs ladies warming up behind us as we get it out to Politis. Smart play by Nightcliff here just to slow things up, and although that gives Buffs time to get back, they're just trying to swing that momentum and bide themselves probably another 5 minutes left in this game. Buffs with the clean hands.
Way better footy from Buffs at that stage.
Polkinghorn every attempt, but I think the umpire called a chop of the arms, and fair enough. Quick hands and a play on to Atkinson. Gets the 1-2, gets wrapped up, but gets a handball away. Kicks looking for Cooper. What can he do? He's got a bit of pressure coming from both. He manages to let them dive on it. And another ball up.
Yeah, Cooper's fired him up in the forward 50. He wants another couple of goals.
So a beautiful tap from Atkinson, but the quick clearance from Glover. Damon calling his troops forward. Beautiful little kick, pulled that left to the lead of Gibbs. Gibbs spins around, he has a flying shot on goal. Trying to put a Shepherd on deep at that goal line. But it's piles on and a kick off the deck by Philo. Captain's goal, where there was a beautiful soccer. He obviously had a lot more time and space than I can see here.
Yeah, the man you don't want to let run free, Brodie Philo. Let him run free in the forward 50. He knows where the goals are. He'll put it through all day.
You also watch that slow-mo of everyone just pile on top and just sat off the back ready to pounce. So 18 and a half minutes gone. 12 goal 10, 82. 8 goal 8, 56. Nightcliff in the lead. Looks like Vile is in the ruck against Atkinson. Vile jumps early, wins that tap. Pick up and rove by Deans. Quick hands comes back to Atkinson. Tried to do something fancy with it, but a bit too fancy. Tardrew gets rid of one. He's got some time and space in Politis. Politis has a look. He has a look on goals. And it goes straight over the back. He had a bit of teamwork from there in the goal square to shepherd that one through, but a beautiful kick by Politis.
Yeah, beautiful kick, 55 metres out, straight in front of goals, and just put it on the boot. Made them count. All came from Atkins having a limited amount of support there off the ball when he got the ball. Had nothing forward to handball or kick to. Put him under pressure. Hands come out. They took control of the footy. Nightcliff took control of the footy, and a great goal.
Might have a longer quarter on our hands here. It's 9 goals in this quarter between the two sides, so not sure these two sides know about fatigue, but late in this last, still kicking accuracy. So it's about 9-4 kicks this quarter between them. Beautiful tap down to Simpson. Simpson gets it forward. Clean pick up. Comes out. Buffalo's looking for another shot on goal. Quick reply straight over the umpire's head. Beautiful clearance and passage of play for Buffaloes to respond.
Beautiful bit of play. Looked very easy. And just settled. Knew he had time. The breeze is gusting, still gusting with us, but died off a bit here.
Yeah, I think that was Jake Deans that kicked that one as well.
Yeah.
But wind's not having much of an impact anymore, so I think that's why we're seeing a bit more clean as we go.
Is that 5 goals for the quarter for Buffaloes?
6.
6 for the quarter. That's not a bad effort. 6-goal quarter.
So Philo clears that one, sends it deep. Beautiful spoil from Buffaloes. It's going to head towards that boundary. Baldy gets rid of his teammate, his defender, sorry. Gets it out to Launa. Launa trips over. Chihuahua's there to clean it up. Comes out to Polkinghorne. Short kick on the left. Too short, too wide. And out on the full.
It's going to be a long quarter if we've... how many goals we've seen go through? 10?
I think 11? About 10.
So it's going to be a long quarter with extra time played on here.
So ball comes in, Polkinghorne cleans up the mess that he made. Tries to go short to Bailey, probably almost taken high, but play on. They work it through the hands deep and dangerous in their defensive 50, and Spry's on that fat side. They're looking to open up this ground. They're working hard to push across. Nightcliff come out with it through Philo and holding the footy. That doesn't happen often.
No,
Sorry, that's not Philo, that's Henderson. How could I tarnish Philo's name like that?
Yeah, that's not here, not the place to be doing things like that. But very hard to see from this point. Sun both in our eyes, very bad.
So Buffs work this through. Cooper's going to take him on. He's got supporting Cooper. Comes out. He sends it short. Just goes over the head of his teammate. Loses his opposition. Picks it up cleanly. Has a snap on the left. Goes high up and under. A few Nightcliff will fly at this. Glover almost a mark. He pulls it in. He gets up. He's got Rock there. Rock with the quick hands out the back. Rinaldi gets a kick away. Out to Common Soul. I think I've been saying that name wrong all day. Common Soul Lee. Gets it to Baldy. Baldy gets a run on. Not much going on inside 50 there. Everyone's been dragged up high as a quick turnover. Buffaloes with the numbers. Hands out to Atkinson. Atkinson gets it to Simpson. He's got time and space to have a look. Puts it out in front of Cooper. McGregor's gone to him now. And it will roll straight over the boundary line. So almost 24 minutes gone in this last term.
Yeah, a little bit of fatigue starting to set in. Boys all starting to get a little bit tired now. Looking to dig a bit deep to find the last couple.
So a bit of a wayward throw, and we get another one again. I think everyone's grateful for the quick breather. I think moving Vile into the ruck's given them a bit more option with McGregor on the half-back. They obviously needed to do something to Cooper, and Crossman has acted quickly, and I think that's definitely slowed the pace of the game, sending McGregor back onto Cooper. As Buffs clear this one out. We've got one-on-ones inside. Nobody can take that mark. Lots of dives on it. It comes out the back and a quick kick. It looked like it hit the woodwork.
Yeah, it does look like it hit the woodwork there, Sam, but quick play, come out very nice.
So I think the Div 1 or Resi's boys at the back there.
Yeah, just telling him that he missed it.
Just some verbal feedback for him, just to really hammer it home. Nighthouse runs out, takes a bounce. He wants to go long, goes long to a pack. In best spot there, looks like Deans. He's been great for them as well, rolling through the ruck. Deans sends it in long. Picked up beautifully there. Clearing kick. Looking for Vile. He picks it up. He's got support in Parfitt. Parfitt controls. Goes too short. 2 Buffaloes here. Mealy's come out with it. He had Simpson as support there. Goes straight through the hands of Warner. And over the boundary line.
Yeah, that was hot, that footy coming in. And, yeah, that disappointing. The Div 1 boys are out there giving him a hard time, and he knows it. Give him a bit of gratitude and hands up in the air.
Nothing like a home game advantage. So ball goes back in. Atkinson versus Vile. Big hands from Simpson. It's a hot, sloppy footy now in these last overtime. Time on, I should say. There's a difference. Comes out to Polkinghorne. Keeps it low, probably a bit too low. Deans is going to be first there. He gets a handball away. Bailey undecided what he wants to do, but he's got 3 runners. Polkinghorne, the one-handed, left-handed pickup. Out to Gibbs. Gibbs sends it to Parfitt. Parfitt looking to control things, and beautiful short kick to Common Solly. And he'll have a shot on goal. So 27 minutes, our longest quarter. I lie, Common Solly will not have a shot on goal. He's going to kick it back to Bailey, and Bailey will have a shot on goal. So 27 minutes, the longest quarter we've had so far this game.
Yeah, 25 metres out, slight angle, breeze died off. Should be a nice easy kick from this stage, and that's the siren.
So Bailey with the final kick of the game after the siren for his 3rd of the game. And that takes us to the end of this round 4 clash between Nightcliff, 14 goals, 10.94. Leddle for most of this game, 9 goals, 9.63. Buffaloes put up a great fight. And Darren, how did we see our best players?
Yeah, for Buffaloes, I would have thought our best were Cooper, certainly in the last quarter, Atkinson in the ruck, and Stokes in the back. Jared Stokes in the back before he did his hammy. He was working off the back line really well. Nightcliff, as per normal, you must have got tongue-tied saying the names, but Comensori, Polkinghorne, good work all round actually from Nightcliff side to keep control.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Lockie Gill was pretty good for 3 quarters and popped up a little bit, and Tom Simpson as well for Buffs. But it is hard to split Nightcliff when they play such a team game as well. But as you said, at half-time, 3-quarter time chat, Politis had a lot of the footy too. And Damon did well in the ruck, just contesting and deep when he went forward. So goal kickers today, Nightcliff had Benny Vile with the 2, Baldy with the 1, Launer with 1, Trawalla with 1, Damon with 2, Politis with 1, Philo with 1, Tardry with 1, and Bailey with 3. And I've missed 1 goal, and I can't work out who did it. And then on the other side, Simpson with the 1, Jake Deans with the 1. He was great actually in the ruck too, all game for Buffaloes. Brody Foster with the 2, Michael Cooper with 2 in the last quarter, Jesse Warner, Luke Atkinson with the 1, and Blake Mealy with the 1 as well. So clearly a really team effort from Nightcliff with those multiple goal scorers as well. So Darren, it's been a pleasure hosting everyone else. We have Nightcliff Women's Premier League versus Darwin Buffaloes Women's Premier League. It is not live streamed, but it's up next at Darwin Bendigo Bank Nightcliff Oval. And thanks for sticking around with us for this game, and have a great evening.